What's up, homies? My name is Sly Fox Sound, and welcome to my first impressions of Call of Duty Ghosts. And if you guys would like more of this game, which is amazing to me at least, make sure to leave a like, because if you like seeing the gameplay and you see how proficient I am at free-for-all, by all means, I will do live gameplay and be like, oh no, there's a guy boom and shooting and everything, and it'll be all live, it'll be all real. Right now, this is a post-commentary. I play the game and then I commentate on top of that, so guys, I want you to be aware of that. This is not me actually playing it as I commentate. This is something I recorded and I had a lot of fun. But if you guys want more of that, more live gameplay, make sure to leave a like and it will show that you guys really want this. So by all means, I would really appreciate that. But anyways, first impressions, specifically Call of Duty Ghosts free-for-all. So at first I was really skeptical because even before the game was coming out, a lot of people were shitting on it. And that's a typical person, just skeptical motherfuckers. Everybody's just so easy to dog on the game, just shit on it. Because, fuck it. It's easier to hate on something than to like something. It's just proven. It's so much easier to hate. It's so much easier for us to get in a group and be like, we hate this person. Yeah, I hate that person too. Yeah, like, it's just easier to hate on things. And I want you guys to have more of an open mind, because the game is actually really fun if you're kind of into the game types that I'm in. Again, I have not played much of the other game types. I play a little bit, but I can't give you guys an honest opinion. And again, I'm going to give you an honest opinion of free-for-all in Call of Duty Ghosts. So I'm going to talk to you about the first two things that I noticed that I disliked right off the bat, which later on somewhat changed, which is really interesting actually in my mind. But the first thing that I noticed is the maps. The maps to me felt ginormous. A lot of people are saying that the reason why these maps are going to be so big is because this game was catered more so for the next generation console. Let that be PS4, Xbox One, who knows, the new Dreamcast. I don't fucking know what's gonna come out next. But a lot of people are saying this game is more catered for bigger gameplay, like 9 versus 9, blah 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 blah. Who gives a shit about that? The maps to me at first felt ginormous. I was like, what the fuck I'm doing? I don't know where I can find this person. Who the fuck is hiding where? Is this person camping? I felt really confused. But then it took me a while to realize that I am new to the game. Every single map is gonna feel huge, unless it's obviously fucking something small like Call of Duty 4 Bog, or what was that map with the 4 crates? I don't know. It was a tiny as shit map, and it was all about action and back in Call of Duty 4. But yes, the maps at first felt ginormous, and the reason why I felt like it was that, especially as a free-for-all player, I didn't know where all the spawn points were. I didn't know where to look for the enemies. I didn't know if this person was gonna spawn here. If I were to kill this person, was he gonna spawn behind me or next to me? I didn't know shit, and it felt really confusing and aggravating. So that's one of the first things that if you're gonna try the game, you're gonna feel right off the back. But the only thing I can tell you, if you're a free-for-all person, patience. Patience. The more you play the maps, the more you die, the more you start realizing, oh shit, I'm spawning here. So if I spawn here and I'm in a different spawn, this person will spawn here. This is a location where people will start from the game. This is where I'm gonna look for all the time. Remember, they're really precise spawning. It doesn't change. There's always specific locations. Yeah, they'll be randomized, but they're always the same position. It's just it's a Call of Duty thing. It's a lot of people say, oh, we wish for more random. Who the fuck? How are they gonna do that? I don't know. If it's not gonna, are they gonna do something Battlefield 4 style? No, they're gonna do what Call of Duty does. Call of Duty's gonna do what Call of Duty does. That's just bottom line. I think they use the mentality, if it ain't broken, why fix it? And again, they do have a few things that are annoying when it comes to, like, you know, I started in a spawn and there's somebody next to me. Well, guess what? That's the name of the game. I can, be the person getting fucked over, or I can be the person fucking over the other person. It's all about advantage. And I think that's the main thing about Call of Duty. Knowing your enemies' weaknesses. Knowing how can you take advantage of the situation. Knowing where they're gonna go and how to go about it, taking them down. So that was one of the biggest things. The maps seemed really big, at least for free-for-all. But after a while, after me playing a few days, I knew every spawn, or at least I know where I can look for the enemies, and I can always use that to my advantage. The second thing that I really care about was the kill streaks. I think all of us, any of us that were in the era from Call of Duty 4 to Modern Warfare 2, we were spoiled as fuck. And by spoiled as fuck, I mean, like, seriously, the kill streak did most of the work. When we played Call of Duty 4, we only needed to get a UAV, and that UAV would get us a Harrier strike, and that Harrier strike would get us a helicopter, and that helicopter could get us all the skill streaks all over again without us doing shit. In Modern Warfare 2, we had the UAV, Predator missile, which was fucking awesome. Anybody that didn't think that the idea of a Predator missile was not cool, I don't know, but everybody fucking loved it. I loved it. It was fucking cool. And we had a lot of good kill streaks. I felt like it was really one of the essence of Call of Duty. But in this Call of Duty, they kind of switched it, and I think they focus more on the guns, the ability to just take somebody out with your gun. Yes, your kill streaks are there to help you, but not finish the job. And if you're proficient enough to get these kill streaks, they will help you in like games like TDM, Domination, get a shit ton of kills. But at the end of the day, you have to work for them. And that's just bottom line for me. At first, I didn't like the idea of the UAV, and I still up to this point hate the idea that the UAV, or aka the SATCOM, is something that this little bullshit radar that when you get it, you have to place it on the floor and whatever. And off the back, one of the things that you can get, one of your first starting class, you can get SITREP, which allows you to see where this SATCOM is, and it looks like a little glow, like a gold satellite, if you have the ability to see all these items. And that pretty much renders it useless. On top of that, I don't know if I don't know, I haven't played much of the TDM or anything, but if you have one SATCOM or a UAV, you need more than just one to actually see all the enemies in the map. So I don't know much of the structure of that, but at least in free for all, you have a SATCOM, you place that baby, bam, you can see people. They obviously don't have perks that hide them from that. So I don't know, it just, maybe it's just me getting used to the idea of having a UAV in the air, and then if you want to take it down, use the rocket and poof. I don't like the idea of that any person can just and take it out, but again, the same way that I don't like it, it's still convenient for me, because if anybody else does get that UAV, I can just go and knife it, and voila, done. Again, it makes it all about the gameplay, more about the gun and gun action. And again, at first I was kind of skeptical about it, but this is a big key thing that I always like. One, in this Call of Duty, from what I understand, maybe somebody out there will find a way to fuck around with it and make it where Commando, if you guys remember in Modern Warfare 2, there was this knifing ability where you can launch or like launch yourself and you fucking slide across the map and stab people for a kill. It was the most bullshit thing. Here in Call of Duty Ghosts, they give you the ability to, yeah, knife someone, but when you do it, you actually like stab them and give you like I want to say like a half a second or a second animation, and you're putting yourself in I guess in a worse position. You're putting yourself in a disadvantage, because reality is, yeah, you want a knife, but if you knife someone, you won't be able to do anything to defend yourself in that time. Pretty shitty, maybe, but it takes away that knifing only crap that got really boring really quick in Modern Warfare 2. So those are the two main things that really bothered me about this at first: the kill streaks and the maps. That will say, the hit detection is pretty fucking on point. And I'm even saying this as a PS3 person. If you guys notice, I'm playing this on PS3. I'm a PS3 fanboy, and I'm gonna stay true to my colors. I was thinking of getting on the Xbox. I like the Xbox. The Xbox is gonna always get the better treatment in all Call of Duties, because that's how it goes. You guys always get the better connection. You guys get everything. But even for us PlayStation players, the hit markers and everything are on point. It's fucking awesome. It's entertaining at its finest. Again, hit points and just hitting people, it just pop out. See, shot that dude and instantly he died. I love that. I hated the fact that before it became like you had to shoot a person like 100 fucking times to get them. But I'm sure out of time. Again, hopefully if you guys are interested in Call of Duty, check it out yourself, rent the game, be your own man or woman, of course, if you like play. Make your own decision. Don't let anybody else tell you what to buy. And again, if you do enjoy in the end, then get it. But I fairly enjoy this, and if you guys want more Call of Duty, tell me in the comment section. I will search through the pile of shit that is the comment section. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is SlyFoxHound, and I'll talk